Welcome into another edition of Inside Carolina's Inside the Lines. I'm Tommy Ashley. That's Grace Nugent. You hear the noise. Carolina has another baseball game tomorrow. They fall to Arizona 10-8. Most hits, most runs given up by the Tar Heel pitching staff in a game this season, and the day was game 60. Grace, Carolina just, it seems familiar that Carolina puts them in the position of having to win on the final day.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of saw it all season, and that's what I was so encouraged by the ACC tournament, and then it came up again after smacking Oklahoma in the first game, losing in the second game. I mean, yesterday it was 18-2, and today it was nothing like that, and this team, it seems like sometimes their killer instinct evades them. I really wanted to ask Jackson Vanderbrink that. I don't think he would have been really happy if I said those words to his face, but where is the killer instinct? They have a chance to put a team away. I think that they are, on its face, a more talented ball club than Arizona, but for some reason, they just couldn't get it done, and they tried. It went back and forth. Tyson Bass had an absolute monster home run, but the pitching, the free passes, UNC just didn't execute, and it did not pay off for them, and now they face a winner-take-all. Winner goes to Omaha. Loser's season is over. Game tomorrow at noon. And while they've been in this position before, at the same time, they haven't. This is the first time they've been here in a super regional for any of the guys on this roster, so it'll be really interesting to see if they can get it done, because this is a big spot, not just physically with the 3 games, but mentally as well.
Absolutely, another hot, steamy day. Arizona's able to overcome it. They put up, I don't think they scored, but maybe in the third
innings. I believe it was six.
6 out of the 8
that
innings.
they played.
Arizona put up runs. They put heat on Jason DeCaro from the get-go. A lot of traffic for him. Walker McDuffie wasn't as successful as he's been. I think Arizona's ability just to put the ball in play has been so impressive to me. You know, we talked in the preview, they hit 15 home runs last weekend. They haven't hit near that many, but they've put the ball in play and put Carolina in a defensive posture, and then Carolina just hadn't been able to come through when they've had those opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I think this is a team that UNC, not like any team UNC has really played, in their ability to put the ball in play, and it really puts a lot of pressure on this pitching staff, which has thus far performed, but this is the time when you really need them to come out and put it away. That was difficult for them. It really was hard. What I found is the put-away pitch, a lot of times you'd have a pitcher go up in the count, and then it gets to 3-2, and then it's a walk or it's a hit. It was the put-away pitch, the put-away out. Arizona had a ton of 2-out hitting and a ton of 2-out scoring, and then the put-away game. So UNC is going to have to try to get all of that together and change that momentum and that mojo going into tomorrow if they want to go back to Omaha.
Yeah, Ryan Lynch will throw for North Carolina. Interesting dynamic here. Ryan Lynch threw in the ACC championship, in the regional championship, and now in this super regional championship. Smith Bailey for Arizona, another true freshman, threw in their conference championship, their regional championship, and now have an opportunity to throw here in Boshamer Stadium. Noon game tomorrow. The weather, if they'd have played this game tonight, we probably would have been rain delayed all into it as the storms are approaching. But Grace, to your point, North Carolina seems to enjoy when they get their backs up against the wall. I think there's more pressure this time. This has been a good year. This has been a good team. This is a very good team. And now, like you said earlier, winner take all, season's over or season continues. There's a lot of pressure in Boshamer tomorrow.
Oh, there's a ton of pressure. I mean, not that, as Forbes will say, I don't look at the rankings, the prognostications, but UNC has been picked by many, many intelligent people in the national media to win the whole thing. They've never done that. This is probably one of their best chances in a while to make a really deep run with all of the weapons they have, the experience. So there is a ton of pressure on the Tar Heels. And Coach Forbes said down there that this is going to be an all hands on deck. Every person on that pitching roster will be available for tomorrow. So do not be surprised that even though he threw 101 pitches, you may see Jake Knapp, you may see Jason DeCaro, you may see Walker, you probably will most definitely see Walker McDuffie, Ryan Lynch. It is going to be an all hands on deck situation because that's how big of a game tomorrow's is. I mean, their entire season and their entire year since August 19th with their first team meeting is leading to this, but Arizona is in the exact same spot. You probably will see everyone from their pitching roster there, and Smith Bailey has really been locked down, shut down, on fire. for these Wildcats. So it'll be really interesting pitching matchup to see, and which team wants it more.
Yeah, absolutely. North Carolina needs to come out hot. Noon tomorrow, another situation where Arizona was able to keep the bases clean or keep the scoreboard clean early against North Carolina today. Carolina did hang a 4 spot with the big Bass home run out here. It's playoff baseball virtually. It's winner take all. It's elimination games. Carolina's had some success. Arizona's had some success. I'm getting us out of here before the storm comes. That's Grace Nugent. I'm Tommy Ashley. You've been listening to Inside Carolina, Inside the Line. Stay tuned to Inside Carolina for complete coverage of North Carolina Diamond Heels. And go to Johnny T-Shirt, buy you some swag before you come out to the Bosch tomorrow at noon.